आज जो हम पढ़ेंगे कंस्ट्रक्टिंग अ फ्रीक्वेंसी टेबल. Recall from chapter number 1 the technique used to describe a set of data are called descriptive statics. To put another way, descriptive statics organize data as show the general pattern of the data and where value tend to concentrate and the expose extreme as usual data values. The first procedure we discuss in a frequency table a grouping of quantitative data into manually exclusive classes showing the number of observation in each class. In chapter number 1 we are distinguishing between the qualification and the quantitative. अच्छा, bar chart a group graph of the show qualitative classes on the horizontal axis and the classification frequency on the vertical axis. The class frequency are proportional or to the higher of bar. Pie chart a chart that shows the proportion of percentage that each class represent of the total number of frequency. This is a pie chart. Constructing frequency distribution quantitative data. Frequency distribution a grouping of data into mutually exclusive classes showing the number of observation in each class. Software example. As we mentioned in chapter 1, that are many software packages that perform a statistical calculation. Throughout this text we will show the output from Microsoft Excel from Megastat, which is a add to the Microsoft Access. Relative frequency distribution. It may be a describable as we did earlier with qualitative data to convert class frequency and the relative class frequency to show the proportion of the total number of observation in each class. In our vehicle profit we have want to know what is a percentage of the vehicle profit are the 1000 up to 1400 class dollar. Graphic presentation of frequency relation. Sales manager, stock analysis, hospital administrator, and order by accident need to keep picture of distribution of sales, stock price, and the hospital cost. These distributed can often be packaged by the use of chart and the graph. The three chart that will help prove the frequency distribution graphically are this histograph. A histograph is a frequency. A graph is which the class are marked in the horizontal axis and the class frequency in the vertical axis. This class frequency are represented by the height of the bar and the bar are down adjust to each other. Frequency polygon. A frequency polygon also show the shape of the distribution and the similar to the histogram. The constraint of a line segment connecting this point formed by the intersection the class in point. The classification frequency. The contribution of the frequency polygon is illustrated to chart number 2 and the fraction axis on the west with the communicated and the frequency. ये chapter summarize a frequency table is going to calculate data into mentally exercise classes show in number of observation in each class. A relative frequency table showing the fraction of the number and the frequency each year. A bar chart is a graphical representation of frequency table. A pie chart shows the proportion each distinct class represent of the total number of frequency. The frequency distribution is a grouping of the data into mentally exclusive classes showing the number of observation in each class. This type of constructing of frequency distribution etc decide on the number of classes, determine the class internal set of the individual class limits, tally the raw in data into classes, count the number of tiles and each year. The class frequency is the other for the people. तो उम्मीद करते हैं आपको ये समझ आ गया होगा और आपके लिए और भी हम कुछ लेके हाजिर होंगे. हमें अभी आप इजाज़त देंगे. मिलते हैं अगली वीडियो में. अल्लाह हाफिज़. बाय बाय. टेक.